Hello and welcome to the most requested video of the year. What is that? Yes, it's the annual layout update video. Yes. This year I got a number of requests to do a bit more than just, covering the new stuff. You want to see also the layout overall, get a bit of insight into the functionality and what I've been thinking when I did plan the layout. I will also be covering the new stuff, of course, because it's awesome going back to these videos and look at the progress you made over the 12 months and the 12 months before that. It's something I really recommend you to do if you're building a big diorama or a model railroad, to make an annual update video or photo folder to have something to go back to. It's always nice. So let's not talk more, let's get to it.
Let's start with an overview. Here's a line diagram for the layout. I have two shadow stations. One to the left is Södertälje and the one to the right is Stockholm. The main station you see behind me is Tullinge station. Then I have three branch line stations. Seppan, the harbor, Himmelsboda, log loading, and Vinkelboda, the sawmill. We're now swapping to the block diagram. Commuter train is new for me on my layout. This one starts at Himmelsboda, goes on to Tullinge and then turn and go back from Vinkelboda. The train is now leaving the Himmelsboda station area and passes over the tall steel arch bridge, which is just over the waterfalls. The commuter train is now entering the main station area of Tullinge to make a short stop before it continues to Vinkelboda. We're now passing through one of the more recently detailed areas, just next north from the main station Tullinge. We're now arriving to the end station, Vinkelboda. Here the train will make a short stop to replace the engine. The current engine is going back to the locomotive shed for maintenance. The cars are decoupled. The engines, the two locomotives, are switching place. And the new locomotive is connected to the cars. In this area I have improved the ballasting and the environments around the old style M-track I'm using. This track system was introduced in the market like 60 years ago and discontinued 20 years ago. Meanwhile has the steamer which pulled the train to Vinkelboda arrived to the locomotive station for maintenance. One of those is to refill coal and water. Once ready, it pulls out onto the turntable and drives back into the locomotive shed. Another commuter on the layout is the newly acquired S-Bahn train. This one goes from the local station to Tullinge, Vinkelboda, Himmelsboda and Seppa.
Behind me here is a bridge. You know, I didn't have any clue on what to do with this area and this long side, you know, up till quite recently when I decided to make a tall and long stone arch bridge. So this took me a month to do. It consists from like over 20,000 hand engraved stones. And I don't know if you see all the lit statues in the rear wall. It's the arcade of endless waiting. It's a kind of tribute to all the commuter passengers who's endlessly waiting for their train to come.
Let's run some trains over and under that bridge. This train is departing from the visible part of the Stockholm Shadow Station. There will be a tutorial coming up shortly on how to build a modular stone arch bridge like this one with incline and trains passing both under and over.
This harbor, it was really not in the original plan for the layout. It was something that was, you know, amended by chance. I had the siding here and I couldn't really make my mind up what to do with it. And then I visited a friend who has a harbor, and I saw the numerous freight possibility a harbor gives on the model railroad. So that's when I decided to, hey, I want to make a harbor here. So that's when I started, and that was like 4 years ago. But now I've done the detailing and everything, or most things. There's still a building here missing, but otherwise all the things are in place.
In parallel with all the works on the scenery, I have also added quite a few details to the electrical systems. One of them is automatically controlled signals, which is controlled by the Rockrail train control system. I have also started to make trees. Like real trees. This is a Canadian black spruce, very similar to what we have here in Sweden.
I hope you liked the layout tour video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to stay tuned to the channel and see other videos as they get published here, please open a subscription and you will get a notification once next video goes live. Until that happens, see ya.